almost half the population is Indigenous. It's the fastest growing demographic, and the RCMP here in Saskatchewan hasn't done a great job in the last number of years in being able to recruit Indigenous applicants. And so the focus has really been on connecting with those individuals. Everyone's aware, the RCMP's past with Indigenous people has been strained at times. There's some pretty significant black marks on our history with Indigenous peoples, but we've worked very hard over the last number of years to work on increasing the trust, rebuilding that trust in those communities. But we still haven't done a great job of connecting, and our Indigenous recruiting unit is doing exactly that. We have different ways of communicating. We're using posters, old school posters, and it's been very successful in communities. We've translated those posters into Dene, into Cree, into Saulteaux, into Michif, so that people see their language represented in RCMP hiring practices. Years back, the CO of the day, Harper Boucher, had a vision and utilized our now Lieutenant Governor Russ Morasti, who was responsible for what was then called Aboriginal policing. And they were successful in having 3 Indigenous troops from Saskatchewan go through depot, and all those individuals all came back to Saskatchewan. And incredibly successful. We've had so many positive initiatives, and they've given so much to this province. But those individuals went through training in 2000, and they're seriously getting close to retirement age, where they might like to actually enjoy some of the other aspects of life rather than just policing. And so we have a large number of those Indigenous RCMP members who we could potentially lose from the organization through retirement in the next couple of years. And we want to make sure we maintain that representation in Saskatchewan. And I think the only way we can do that is if we really focus on our applicants out there and offer them the opportunity to join the RCMP. And having that specific focus with Indigenous applicants through our Indigenous recruiting unit has resulted in lots of interest. But the great part is when you speak to these applicants, they want to see change in their community. They've seen some of the social issues. They've seen the problems in their communities, and they want to be the person who helps drive that change. And it is so uplifting and so positive, and it gives you so much hope for the future that these applicants, they're going to help make change. And it's just a great initiative.